Raise your hand if you ever felt like you couldn't talk about what you were dealing with because you thought nobody would get it. Raise your hand if you ever struggled to process your emotions, and whenever you tried, the task felt daunting. Raise your hand if you ever talked about your thoughts and emotions with others, just to realize you've just overshared and now you feel embarrassed. I can tell you, I've been there and definitely done that a few times. That's why journaling has been such a great way for me to process my thoughts, identify where I need support, and identify the areas I need to grow in. Journaling has been a tool that has helped me overcome so much in my life. Trying to manage my mental health is no light task. Trying to manage my mental health outside of Christ felt useless. But when I combined journaling with my faith in Christ, I was able to learn so much from Him about how He sees me, how He cares about my well-being, and what tools I can use to help me better my mental health. In Matthew chapter 11, verse 28, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." We were never supposed to walk this life alone. We were never supposed to struggle by ourselves. Jesus is here and available to give us rest. He wants to take our burdens from us. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you." When I started to truly believe that Jesus cared about me and saw me as someone worth caring about, that freed me from the thought that my stuff was just too much for Him. And that's why journaling in Christ has been so transformative for me. It's not just about getting my thoughts on paper. It's about surrendering them to God. It's a way to lay my worries at His feet, to process my emotions in His presence, and to hear His truth over the lies my mind tries to tell me. If you've been struggling to carry it all on your own, I encourage you to try journaling as a way to connect with Christ. Write out your prayers, your fears, your frustrations. He wants to hear that from you. And as you do, let His peace replace your anxiety. Let His love remind you that you are not alone. And let His truth reshape the way you see yourself. Journaling isn't just about reflection. It's about transformation. And with Christ, that transformation leads to freedom.